You probably heard the quote, you know, success is a journey, not a destination, right? So there's nobody that I know that's arrived yet. The only day that they arrive is when they're dead. Sorry, to be blunt, because that's effectively job done. You got to where you were supposed to get to. Whether you got to where you thought you were going to get to is a different matter. So you need to ask yourself, you know, begin to ask those kinds of questions. But, you know, ask yourself, so where am I headed? Where am I now? Am I stuck in a lay-by? Am I broken down at the side of the road? Did I just hit a wall? You know, those are kinds of questions. You know, you got to be quite blunt and ask yourself. But just to give you a bit of background, I know Karen's given some indication, but sometimes it's worth mapping your journey so far. Okay, so if I map my journey, 8 years old, for whatever reason, a little bell went off in my head and said, I want to be a veterinarian. I said, I love animals. That's usually the first reason why most vets become vets. It ends up not being the reason why they stay being a vet. They do it for a variety of reasons. But I started out, so I said, okay, I got to be an A student. A does not stand for anal. Okay, I did get labeled that because I was just a bookworm, because on top of that, I was a competitive swimmer. So I was training 6 hours, 6 days a week, 4.5 hours a day, swimming more than 70,000 meters a week. Okay, I was wrinkled. Okay. Along that journey, one of the other things which came out of that, okay, I moved into that and said, yeah, I managed to get that, managed to break all the rules because I had some health problems which said you shouldn't be a vet, and I had lots of naysayers. Anybody ever heard naysayers that are gabbling in your ear saying you can't do that? Yeah, I don't listen to those types of people. And so I went through that, and then I did a career, I got my veterinary degree, and then came over here, joined the British Army as a vet. That was fun because I got to do lots of stuff. I got to be a vet, I got to do bang bang, all that kind of stuff. I was useless, couldn't hit a barn door. Don't put a gun in my hand. I was just lethal, literally, probably more to myself than anyone else. And then from there, I came out and said, well, what do I want to do? I wanted to do postgrad. I wanted to specialize. Now, generally, I would say, unless you go in a specific profession, specialization is probably going to back you in a corner, and in this day and age, it's going to be a hindrance. I've heard some figures, and I'm guessing some of you probably actually read them. You know, in my generation, my dad's generation, it was a job for life. Okay, my generation, our generation, most of us, you know, you're probably looking at 3 core job changes. Okay, my kids, 2 and 4 years old, they reckon 8 career changes. So I went into specialization. I did internal medicine, then I did ophthalmology. I was doing eye surgery on owls and snow leopards and stuff like that. I realized I was getting more and more specialized. I want to do this. I was good at it, but something was missing, and Karen sort of picked up on it. But I realized where I was really passionate was when I was engaging with people and helping them be who they were supposed to be. And that's what leadership's all about, helping people be who they're really supposed to be.